Join me as you and I take a journey to become better writers together and geek out. Yes, you're not mistaken. It's the written writ at 11:30, where it's supposed to usually be. So, don't go all crazy thinking something's wrong. We're in an alternate universe. It's the multiverse. And if it was the multiverse, I feel like Shadow Rabbit will be doing all our multiverse selves.
I feel like I haven't seen you in so long.
Dude, that was a great show with Dirk Manning. Oh my God.
A cool dude, man.
Dirk Manning and Scoot McMahon. Yeah, there you go.
Dude. And their books.
Oh my God, yes, it
their
is.
Kickstarter is rocking.
Exactly. As you can see back here, because I didn't take it down yet. Cthulhu. I'll just call it what I call it.
Yeah, I like Cthulhu.
And of course, I have to bring that in because I said Cthulhu.
How is that,
Mike? Summoning that?
Because you were talking about the fact that I was saying it though.
All of us were.
Yes, I know, but
how does that qualify it to be my cue?
Okay, fine. You can leave right now. Hold on.
Okay. Okay, don't tell me I have my arrow over the X button. I could be really dramatic right now.
Do you want to be this dramatic?
I don't know. Sometimes you got to put him in the bathroom.
You know what I think is he did it by mistake. See, or either that or he became Roman Tony.
Hey, it's Lou and the Cafuffalo guy. Hey,
yeah, Cafuffalo burgers. Yeah, all natural and grass fed.
Cthulhu.
Oh, hi, Nat.
Hey, Ralph, hey, Lou, Nat.
You have Ralph, Nat, Shadow, Tony. And yes, we're a little giddy from being on a little while ago at 9 o'clock for a special written writ with Dirk Manning and Scott Manning and Cthulhu Jr. There you go. I hope you guys are supporting.
You said it right.
Cthulhu because it's a great book and that Stuffy is amazing.
He said it right twice.
Nice.
Oh my God! Look, Jordan Hager has returned. Hello, how are you? You've returned. We've returned. Yep. It's the return of the written writ. Yeah, I like that.
Not that we went anywhere.
No,
that is true. We were in the green room this whole time talking about a bunch of stuff.
By the way, I did go out to see the Nick Cage movie. Did anyone else get to it?
No.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
How was that?
It was a love letter to Nick Cage. I have no other way.
I thought it was a joke when I saw the trailer for that.
Was a
joke. It was a joke.
It was a joke, but it was. Well, I mean, it wasn't though.
I'll be the first.
I thought it was like roughly based on a character, but it was like not just Nick Cage.
Yeah.
I liked it.
So is it based on Nick, or is it based on a Nick caricature?
Well, that's what I thought it was, a caricature, but no, it's Nick Cage.
Oh my God, that's just wow.
He's playing him. I don't know if it was originally supposed to be like him playing him, but it's just straight up him. It was great.
So let's bring our guest host into this craziness. It's Mr. Frank Destefano.
Hey, Frank.
What's up, guys? What's going on?
And of course, we have a guest host because Shadow and Frank are going to be at Cradle Con this weekend. Cradle Con.
You're extremely excited.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, we love Cradle Con. It's one of the best conventions out there.
It's freaking amazing. You know?
It is.
I think that
honestly, it's one of the coolest shows.
It's really because, you know, Seamus, I give him props, man. He's a great guy to talk to. He puts together a good show. Like I was saying to you guys, now that he had like a year from last May when everything opened up and after COVID and all the downs that we had. And
we won the robot war.
Yeah. And then especially on Long Island, everybody was just like ready to like zoom out the door at the front door, you know. And he did a great show. Like it was great. I mean, my son was there. He was like having fun. He was playing those retro games. I'm like, oh damn it, let me go. Let me play some Ninja Turtles.
Right.
Of course, I had to sell my book, but that was a little bit more important.
Priorities. Yeah.
I used to love those, even the ones on Nintendo and stuff like that. That was awesome. But yeah, I'm looking really
I
excited.
love the fact that, you know, like just like you're saying, love the fact that if you're at the convention, we're in the incredible cradle of aviation. You know that alone already like
It's
amazing.
historic.
It's
It's
like-
so
Yeah,
historic.
it's
Time, you know, you
Yep.
got all these video games. It's like being back in a freaking fantastical arcade like we were when we were kids.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, and then R2D2 is gonna zoom by you at one point.
Exactly.
You know,
oh, that
like,
guy was cool. The guy that did Darth Vader, like the whole outfit, because they were at Eternal Con too, and you know, like they were just walking around. Man, that
the
costume.
501st shows up to a lot of these.
Yeah, like I got to talk to them a little bit, and you know, they came around to give Jake a couple of these the cards that they had, and man, those were
Gotcha.
some authentic costumes. Holy crap. Like everything was like the movie. I'm like, holy good God. Like they were telling me, I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
They
put a
can
ton
wait.
of effort into
I mean,
their
all
outfits.
leather too, so it's not like it was like everything was set in place and everything. You know, oh good God.
I will have a
Well
Spider-Man
said.
T-shirt. So
I like that. I'll have a Spider-Man T-shirt.
I will
it's
have a
kind
white
of like the
t-shirt.
Darth Vader. That cosplay. Oh, not at all.
It's where he started, you know.
Yeah.
Oh man, can you imagine?
We got
like,
Hollywood.
Can you imagine someone like dressing up in cosplay and trying to do the Dark Legend? You know,
That'd be
that
sick,
would.
man.
I'm surprised you haven't done
man,
that
you
yet.
could.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten
Yeah,
somebody to be in costume, you know, for the book.
Only a matter of time.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah,
a
I'm
matter
Your
of time.
character is very badass.
Cosplay. I think that you could enter that to any of the contests that cosplayers, and you could probably most likely win it if you do it. I mean, just enter as a contest. I mean, you do it right. That's some pretty badass freaking. Pretty pricey costume too.
Yeah, it's armor, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, you would have to get the leather for the back, and maybe the leather. But I mean,
there are cheats though. You know, people can actually cheat and not make the costume the way they're supposed to make it and make it another way because that's just the way it is.
I mean,
with cosplaying.
Yeah. I mean, he was there last year, Jamal. I think that was the same guy that was next to me. I think he was next to me last year. I think. I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, that's some pretty authentic, leather, and it just there's so much detail to it. So it's like, wow. Yeah, you're not gonna see my other.
Yeah.
So who wants to be the lucky one and taking the
Catch
picture?
me, Yugi.
Oh man, I can't wait. Oh, those games are good. Where's my Ninja Turtles? I want to go play it.
Joey over here.
I'm gonna play my Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Dude, man, Matt, you showed me that Blue Eyes figure, and now I can't stop thinking about it.
You guys
Go
are bringing
ahead.
back
It's yours for $180, man.
I know that's way too much money for me.
No,
And Nathan,
it's
Nathan-
$180.
Nathan's bringing back the old Blue Eyes. Just kidding.
It's pretty much true.
That's
It's
so
like
you kill me.
old Blue Eyes from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Remember Kaiba, he used to deny magic existed throughout the whole thing. There's no such thing as magic. Like, oh, come on, man. We just time traveled to Egypt 200 years old. This is just an illusion. This guy was just
It's all in the heart of the cards, Yugi.
Dude,
there's
I
no
started
such thing as the heart of the card.
I started watching that show, and I was like, okay, this is
It's
interesting.
hilarious.
And I like the blue-eyed dragon, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Then after a while, I was like, you know what? I felt like it was the same problem I had with Dragon Ball Z, where it took 3,000 years to get somewhere.
Well, here's the thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! The show came before the card game was ever finished.
Yeah.
So
That's
everything
interesting.
that they did was
Mhm.
based on just what they were like told some of the monsters would be. There was nothing set for the rules. There was nothing set for the story. They made the entire story before the game was finished because Konami was like, "Hey, we need some product, so hurry up and finish that animation."
Oh man, I can't
That's
believe
why
it. No,
technically,
I can believe it.
that's why technically everything that happens in the show is technically cheating.
That's messed up.
But it's not cheating if you get caught.
Right.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah,
them
we're
did
trying
get
to
caught.
Not get caught. I said that backwards. I said it.
When Yu-Gi-Oh started, there was no card game. He would just play these death games, and then eventually, when the card game was introduced, it took over this whole show. It's almost like JoJo. Like when JoJo started, there were no stands, and once they introduced stands, there were stands from then
But
on. It took over.
that's the thing.
the whole
JoJo's
show.
completely different. JoJo
No, they're
was
different, but just
based
in the
around
comparison that
Hamon.
they, yeah, but
You
then,
would have thought the Pillar Men would have
Yeah.
had a stand. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
8,000
Well, they're
years
completely
old.
different, but just in the fact that there's one thing that got introduced that took over like the whole premise of the whole
The
series.
Massacre of Hamon
Yeah.
is really sad because I like Hamon more than stands.
Uh-huh.
Like I like the concept of stands, but like Hamon made everything like an actual power level, and you actually got to see worthwhile fights. And now it's just Golden Experience Requiem can fix everything unless you have spin.
Well, you had to train. Joseph never. I mean, Kujo Jotaro never trained at all. He was just like, oh, and he could just beat everybody up.
You're telling me Giorno Giovanna trained in order to use Golden Experience Requiem?
No, none of them trained. No, but Joseph, what was it? Joseph and I don't know how long we're gonna go with this.
At least Joseph trained
Hey,
to
that's a
use
Kickstarter.
Purple Hermit.
No
At least
Yeah.
Joseph trained to learn Purple Hermit.
I didn't know Yu-Gi-Oh!
He
was
learned how to
this
stand
serious,
there.
I saw a couple of
He
episodes
learned
and
how
I
to
was
do
like,
this.
this is interesting. Then after a while, I was like, I can't watch this
Oh,
anymore.
Oh man, it's not a long show.
Pretty nice
It's not,
JoJo
it's not a long
tangent
show.
there.
I mean, the spin-offs will keep going, but the original series is not a long show. It's not a long manga either.
No, it wasn't.
The spin-offs will keep going.
Yeah.
The spin-offs will keep going, and you know.
Oh, they'll keep doing it and
Yeah.
doing it and doing it. And
They're all canon now. Thanks to
They're all
Konami.
canon, yeah.
Well, there you have Pat Shan, which we've had on the show a couple of times, who's an amazing writer, and he has an amazing book series. He's going to be there at Cradle Con.
Destiny, New York.
Yeah.
You got to give me that guy's name. I got to write that down.
Pat Shan.
Pat Shan. Okay.
I always remember it because
Kyle's
it looks
there.
like Pat's hand, but it's actually Pat Shan.
There's a lot of people that are going to be there. I mean, he's really got a lot of people to jump on this, you know? which
Yeah,
he should.
I've been clicking away for a while here, and there's just a lot of people that are going to be there.
There's a lot of content on like Instagram, and you know, he puts some on Twitter that I've seen, but it's mostly Instagram that I see. I mean, he does little, you know, but I've seen a lot, and that's what I told him when I talked to him, you know, early afternoon, and it's like, hey, you know, and then he's like, yeah, he's like, oh, but we really do well. I'm like, yeah, I said the way you're killing it on social media, and it's, you know, he had preparation for like a year, you know,
Dude, do you know this guy? His name is Paul Destefano.
I know. I did see that. I did see that at the very beginning, and I told my fiance, I'm like, hey, Jen, I'm like, there's another guy the same spelling as how I go, DE, and then has an S, right? Then TEFANO, so spells it the same way. I'm like, and then I think I messaged like Seamus. I'm like, hey, you got to put like back to back Frank Destefano, author of the Dark Legend, and Paul Destefano, which I have no idea who the hell he is. Because I'm not, you guys kill it on comic books. If you ever noticed when you guys talk comics, I like just like listen because I don't know. Like I stopped like doing comics when I was younger, you know, I did it for a few years, and I'm like, you know, got into my cartoons and whatever else, But
Yeah, but all of it's related to each other. So
I
it
know.
doesn't matter. The cartoons, the comics is all related.
I
And
know.
speaking of cartoons and comics and a bunch of beautiful stuff, Fat Guy Inc. is going to be there. And they always do amazing stuff, especially those little portraits that they have. I love those.
Oh, I got a story for you about him. Well, it wasn't a good story. So WinterCon, when you guys saw me, he left early on that Sunday. His car broke down. So he had to have it towed because he lives kind of a little past me. He lives around Comac area. He lives out east. So he had to have it towed. Someone had to pick him up. He had to get the car towed the day after. Like I was messaging him. And then I felt so bad. I was like, I never messaged him. So I was just actually messaging him before. And he answered because I don't have his number. So he just does Instagrams and you could leave messages or whatever. So I'm like, he's like, oh, do you have any of those monsters? Because he knows I work for Coke.
Right.
Coke owns Monster. So they spent like $5 billion when they acquired it.
I didn't know that Coke.
I didn't know that Coke owns Monster.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they bought it a few years ago.
Wow.
So like when we were at WinterCon, I had like a couple 4-packs.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So I gave him like a 4-pack of like it was an orange or like a watermelon. And he's like,
I'll make you friends.
Yeah, well,
you
that'll make you friends right away.
Yeah, you gave us one at the con.
Oh, did I? I'll have them made. You guys will be jittery. Be like,
oh, this is the red. Here you go, Big Apple. Big Apple. There you go.
That'll be me. Listen, that's gonna be me when I'm drinking.
That sounds like us all the time. I don't know.
Exactly.
Dude, that's gonna be me driving down to DC on that Thursday. Oh, let's IV Frank with a bunch of monsters and be like, I'd be like,
oh, that's right. You're gonna be doing Awesome Con, right?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Which is an awesome event, and you're gonna kill it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna more than kill it. I'll probably come. Listen, I'm gonna be like texting you guys. I'll be like messaging, hey yo, set up. Take snapshots of the booth setup and the tables.
Place, man. Yeah, you gotta run through that too. Before
Shadow did Awesome Con last year.
He was saying that at WinterCon. Yeah,
I've done it a bunch of times. It's a good show. I just life got away from me this year a little bit, but I'd happily do that show anytime.
Listen, if you do that next year, we should link up, and I got a RAV4, so we could I could stick my stuff in the back of the the trunk and whatever stuff you got I could fit. Listen, I bought one of those crates, so like you get from Target or Walmart or Big Lots or wherever you go, right? And I have probably about like 80 books in there. That thing probably weighs about
that sounds
70.
Heavy, man. That sounds really heavy.
No, yeah, but what I did is
after don't say too loud because that place is union run. So they think
yeah. After Cradle Con last year or before Cradle Con, I bought a hand rock. So I went to Home Depot because I said,
well, they won't let you bring that into a lot of cons. Just as a heads up.
A WinterCon, I put it under my table just to kind of like that's what I mean, my table's like a 10 by, it's the big one, so I'm on the main floor. And what I did is WinterCon, I slid it under there. Cradle Con will probably, because I'll probably be upstairs. I don't know how the big ones are. Just like I said, this is the
big
first
ones. They're not. Yeah, the big ones aren't going to let you bring a hand card in. Just so you know.
All right. Well, I'll try hand trucking in, and then I'll wheel it back to wherever because I gotta have a crap load of shit.
Speaking of Cradle Con, which we're back on again, of course, Game of Tunes just finished having their fantastic verses, which we were having a blast in trying to make sure that Invader Zim lost, but guess who won? Invader Zim won. You know what, Invader Zim?
They something, they fought all the way.
Oh, it was great, man. He was telling me that it was a close call. It was a close race all the way to the end, which is one reason why he actually gave Marvin an honorary pin. So now both him and Marvin get a pin, and right now he's actually doing pre-orders for you to get either one.
What?
Yeah.
You'd have to be crazy to not get on board with that.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Well, of course, because the Game of
No,
Tunes
he
has a
can't
bunch
do
of
this all
beautiful
day.
stuff, man. I love his art. That's why,
Yeah, Russ.
like a little spoiler or secret here. I got him to do something for me for Hugbert, so I can't show it yet, but well, it's there.
For those of you who are following along and don't entirely understand what exactly is going on, here's a little bit of explaining
Go ahead,
monologue going on. What Ralph is actually trying to do is one of these days he's going to go to a con and have every vendor there have some article of Hugbert item selling at their table, so that as you walk around, you will see Hugbert everywhere. And that's his master plan to do some major guerrilla marketing. It's truly innovative in that nothing has been done in this way ever since the early 90s when cons didn't exist, man. That's Ralph's plan. He's an evil genius.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no evil plan going on. There's nothing happening.
Subterfuge, years in the making.
He washed Austin Powers. He's Dr. Ralph. Sinister Dr. Ralph.
Oh my God. So, Game of Tunes. There's just dude. I've been pressing. Oh, of course we know Hash and the guys are going to be there.
Who's Hash?
Comics. This is
Evil.
the mayor Hash.
Who's Hash?
Come on, you know who Hash is.
You wanna explain to me who Hash is?
Well, why don't you?
Who
explain
these
to me who
guys
Hash
at Evo Comics is?
Why don't you explain to me who Hash is?
I've seen that. I've seen the logos. I've seen that on Facebook and or maybe it's Instagram, but I've seen them. Looks pretty ill.
Oh, Hash is pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. He's a blast to hang around with. And he's gonna be there, and you can hang out with him or buy some of his pieces. There you go. Ooh,
Gunpla. That get your attention right away.
this is pretty cool.
Yeah, but do they have the IKEA Gundam?
That's a good question.
Gundam style.
Not.
Hey, this looks familiar. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, but you see the pictures that I have, right, of that was a poster board. Now I got to pull a poster. Like you guys saw.
Oh, that's right. You leveled up.
Yeah, but I did it so I had it for Eternal Con. So that's the old pictures that were probably on Instagram, my Instagram that I was feeding. And I guess I didn't have really good angles from the other one. So, I need at least a shot because everybody doesn't know what I look like. I might scare them away. So maybe it's better.
So if you're wondering right now, just like we were saying, this is Frank Destefano's book.
Yeah, there he goes.
Legend. Wait. I'll put Tony up so you can see what we're talking about. There it is.
There we go. Hey, yo.
Look, sign. Hey.
I did sign. Okay, I was wondering if I did. Oh yeah, I signed it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, that's Dark Destefano. Dark Destefano. Frank Destefano.
Highly recommended. Almost one thing, what you think this book is about, you're wrong. There's other things in there. It's really cool. Some surprises. It's really cool. Highly recommend it.
Thank
There
you.
You have it. It's been bitten. Yeah, this con looks like it's gonna be a blast. Look at all
Dude,
the
it looks
amazing
awesome.
people,
Like,
amazing art. I'm still going down this list. Look how many people are going to be there.
yeah, but that's what I said to you. I said just the plug, like I was telling Seamus, I said the plugs that he's doing for like everybody, and you just constantly feeding, like you see a lot. And
Izzy,
who's that?
Izzy, he has his own YouTube show. I'm actually met up with him at Big Apple Con because our friend Andrew introduced me to him. He's supposed to come on the show sooner or later to geek out with us.
Andrew Frank Rodriguez.
Exactly, because Andrew Frank Rodriguez is the cons. Because he's in every con, and he keeps wanting to get me to go and do my Vampire the Masquerade map, and I want to, but I'm broke right now, so he's gonna have to wait.
Yeah, that's cool.
sounds
That's
great,
pretty
man.
cool.
Yeah, it is. I like these movie posters they've been doing, and this is the third Cradle Con, and the first two were fantastic. Can't wait to check this one out, which is this weekend on the 14th and 15th at the Cradle of Aviation in Long Island. And as you can see, this thing's going to be a blast. There's just so much to go check out. So many people to see, so much stuff to buy, so many video games to play. And I feel like they're trying to seduce Anthony right here.
Listen. If
Oh,
not my
hey, what's that? What's that?
Spider-Man looks like like the old Spider-Man looks.
Small
That
eyes,
was,
Spider-Man
man.
video
Oh.
game.
Small eyes,
Oh,
Tony.
that's the
Small
one
eyes.
where
They're kind of
That's the-
decent.
that's the one where Venom grows into a giant. That's cool. He grows into like a kaiju size. That's
listen, if I'm not at my table, I might be playing some of those games, so you
Yeah.
guys can for
Exactly.
me.
This is the one convention that I'm like, Ralph, you were supposed to be covering the convention. Come on, let me play the video game.
No, yeah. I mean, like Ralph said, there's so much content of different artists and writers and illustrators and and clay guys.
Exactly. Like Shadow Rabbit.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
if
So
you go to Shadow Rabbit's booth and get a commission, he can make your dreams come true.
Wait,
I
Shadow
was
makes out of
talking-
clay?
Ralph, I was already talking for him to do like the master.
Exactly.
So like I think it would come out great because he did the Spawn one. So I mean, hats off to you, Shadow, because like
Oh, it's our pal
Thank you,
James
man. Thank
Avila.
you.
James Avila is going to be there. Check him out. He
Whoa.
has fantastic stuff. He actually did I think he's actually working on. He did something for Tragedy, if I remember right. I think he has a cover on there for Tragedy.
And he has his book.
Yeah.
I can remember. All I have to do is dream.
There you go. And it's a great book too, and his art's just amazing. I love his art. His art style, as you can see a little bit of here.
yeah, I can never draw anything like that. Oh, did you
and
guys
here's
read?
Please don't assault anybody.
Oh, that was
Just because you're in costume doesn't
Oh,
mean
here
you
we
can
go.
touch
dude. That
it.
was a great email. It was funny. Did you read the whole thing?
Costume is not consent.
Well,
Cosplay without being consent. Oh my
it is
god.
true. It's true. Be
Just
cool,
because the
guys.
girl
Be
looks
cool.
good doesn't mean you can go touch her.
Or do.
Or
Be cool,
do,
everybody.
Have you ever gone to one of those panels that talks about it? It's so funny. He said,
No,
you see how,
should read.
you see how
You
this
see
person
Macho
took a
Man
picture of the
Randy
girl and
Savage
didn't
walking
ask her?
around there. He doesn't want you to come up.
Oh,
Exactly.
You see how this guy
I'm
took a
walking
picture
around
of a girl and didn't ask her?
The
This is
Macho Man is
harassment.
here. You better not be touching me because I don't want you to touch me.
Oh my.
There was there
This
was
is
a
my
part in that.
space.
There was a part in that email, like
Oh my God.
when he wrote it, he's like, he's like, we're not ATM machines. He's like, if you need to get money, go to the ATM machine. The plastic thing that takes out money at your bank. It was funny.
Oh my god. Of course, our friend Atromesor is going to be there, and he has himself a bunch of fantastic art, and you should
Looks
go
really
check him
good.
out as well.
That looks good.
Oh
Like
yeah,
it's
we love him.
like
He's
it's
got
so
kids
sad. Like
down there outselling them, man.
Yeah. Oh, that
It's-
salesman that he has. Yeah, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
And she'll sell you a piece of her own piece.
Mm-hmm.
Is that consent? This is my space.
Oh my god.
No,
I don't
seriously,
know,
cosplay is not consent. Seriously.
Yeah, but it's
Dude, some of these vendors just look fantastic. Some of these, you got a lot of writers there from what I can tell. That's all, I don't think I've seen this many writers in one place.
no, I mean you guys see me, but there's like you said, there's a lot of different content,
Yeah.
which is good. People have different interests and see something that they might not normally see in, a larger one or whatever. I mean,
I don't know this cat, but he looks cool.
looks pretty good.
Oh, there you go. We went through the whole thing. I'm like amazed.
Are the Casuto brothers gonna be there?
I think so. I think they should be. I don't think this list is complete.
I don't know. He might have more. Just
Was
Probably.
I on there?
Yeah, there's a
There's
lot.
gonna be a lot of
Look
people.
at this stuff, man.
Larry Hama. Oh,
Oh,
I met him before Comic Con.
Who is he?
is that this year?
He
Oh,
wrote,
yeah,
he wrote
this is a
like
big
every
G.I. Joe, yeah.
every G.I. Joe comic. Yeah.
I think this is old though.
It could be. Yeah, this is old. All right.
Yeah,
Let's
I
not
don't
confuse
think
people.
So then, how about now that we've talked about Cradle Con,
Look,
we
be there,
talk
it's
about
gonna be
our
awesome.
friend and the person who the stream is titled after, Nomnivore.
Yes,
game.
Nomnivore is not feeling well today, so we are rescheduling him, but we're still going to talk about his amazing, and I mean, I loved his other role-playing game. So
Emberwind.
exactly, this is Dungeons and Dinos. I guess I can play the video. Let's see if it actually plays for me. Let's go to the videotape.
Hi everyone, my name is John, and I'm the newest addition to the Nom team. Together with my friends, Alex, Derek, and Jin, we're about to release our latest and newest game, Dungeons and Dinos. Dungeons and Dinos is a card game with role-playing elements where you romp around the house on a make-believe adventure. Assemble your party of Nomnosaurs, each with their own unique powers, to defeat the dangers lurking in the kitchen, laundry room, and garden. Prepare yourself with loot that you can wear or consume to face off against snide scallywags and vile villains, like woofs, goblins, and even dragons. But watch out! As you defeat baddies and work your way through the dangerous dungeon, there is something meaner lurking in the closet or under the bed. The Big Bad. Before you can take a well-earned nap after a long day's adventure, you'll need to gather gear, power up, and work together to defeat the final boss. To play, all you have to do is pick a Big Bad and shuffle it and its minions into your dungeon deck. Back us on Kickstarter today for the base game and extra sets that add more heroes, baddies, and loot.
Gotta admit, that teddy bear is drawing me in.
Yeah, man, why you gotta keep bringing on all these Kickstarters and now I have to go back? You
Dude,
know?
man, I figure if I gotta
Why
go
you gotta
broke,
do
you all
this?
gotta go broke. All right, Nat, do your thing.
Which thing?
Where you talk about dinos and Dungeons and Dinos, because it's a good thing, and you were there. You actually talked to the Nomnivore.
Okay, so to put it a lot more simply, you're just telling me to explain it because I'm the only one who was told about the premise of the game.
Exactly, you were there.
See?
Like I said,
See? we could make this a lot simpler. All right.
Mommy,
So-
Daddy, stop fighting. It's Christmas.
yes,
Well,
Matt,
you
do your
see-
job.
You see, little Tony.
Tony
see
the
here,
king
little
right now,
Tony.
but that was so
I'm not
funny.
taking sides.
Little Tony. Daddy's feeling the need to go out and get some cigarettes and milk.
Oh, no.
All right, I'll leave you guys. I'm gonna get some cigarettes. All right, go ahead,
Take
Matt.
care of your moms.
Nomnivore is effectively a card style campaign where there are no losers, but there are certainly winners. Effectively, everybody is a character, and you all go on this journey, and there's different cards. Each one is a nice little pun on whether it be food or some sort of action or D&D joke. It's nice, fun, cute, and effectively you just keep going, and you're trying to earn as many trophies as you can until you run into the big bad boss. And once you get to the boss, you gotta find a way to defeat him. And once you do, you gotta figure out who won the best, because yeah, you're a party, but we all know the real winner of every party is the guy who gets that epic exotic loot.
Very good. This thing looks really nice, man.
It does. The cards look really cool.
I love the art. The art's
Yeah, the artwork is
cute.
really good.
Yeah.
And
was
if
well
you
read,
support
too.
this project, you could get the nice, gorgeous enamel pin that comes along with it.
Ooh,
Oh my lord.
a gorgeous enamel pin.
I
like
forget
this.
what tier they need to reach, but it is one of the tiers.
I think it's in here somewhere. I think we'll reach it in a
Yeah,
minute.
it's further down, but it's a nice pin.
It
See,
is.
I mean,
It's amazing.
Get those
I
trophies.
mean, Hobgoblin. I mean, come on, man. That's adorable.
Yeah, but just look at that artwork on there, and
Yeah,
just
dude, man, these
Crazy.
things are adorable, man.
they're really cool.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm
Pledge 26. You get the. Well, that's the early bird. I don't think we're doing
That's
that
the
one anymore.
game. That's
Yeah.
the game.
There you go, 30. That's not bad still
That's
for the
the
game.
game.
One copy of the game. Access to add-ons, all unlockables and stretch. That's pretty good. Two copies
You
of
can
the
even
game.
decide if you want to pay for it in
Mhm.
Canadian or US dollars. That's pretty cool.
It's funny. I got some Canadian money from when I went to Canada. Maybe I can use it. Oh, this is a nice one.
Dangerously.
I saw this one there, and I was like, "This is not fair.
Oh,
What you
that's
mean
nice.
it's not fair?
It's not fair. Look, I can get everything.
Yeah.
All
How's
the things.
how's that not fair?
It's not fair to me and my wallet."
It's not a bad price.
No, that's a great
With-
price.
No, it's a great game.
Yeah, I agree with everything included. Yeah.
That's a great price because Emberwind is a fantastic game, and then you add that to Dungeons and Dinos. You're really getting a lot for just $148.
You're
Let's
getting
say
a
what
dollar.
it is.
You're
You'd be
getting a dollar's
crazy
worth
not
for
to
it.
get that.
And if you want to check out more about what exactly Emberwind is, go check out our video on it where we talk
true.
with Derek in depth for I think it was about 30 minutes, all condensed into 15 minutes.
Yeah,
of
we had a
video
lot of fun.
just about what exactly Emberwind is and the world behind it.
Dude, if you want me to break it down, dude, the fact that you can play this, you don't even need a DM to play this game. You can play this game without a DM. Can you imagine that?
Man, if only I had friends to play with.
It's a fantastic little game. It takes its basis off of Dungeons and Dragons, but it's not Dungeons and Dragons.
My fiance would like the cute pic of the dog. She's a
Look at
dog.
that.
She like that. No, she's got like 3 small dogs.
Dude, I forgot about this one. You can actually get your pet in the game.
No,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I forgot about this. This is one of the tiers. You can, but it's a pretty pricey tier, but you can get your pet into the game.
Yeah, it looks pretty pricey, but it's that's awesome.
I think it's worth it though. If you're looking for some kind of like memorializing.
Yeah.
That's a way to memorialize them.
Yeah.
Dude, these things are so cute.
The stickers, like they're really like.
Oh, these are the enamel pins. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
There
That's
goes
not
the
the
enamel
really
pin.
cool enamel pin.
There's the
that
hero
showed,
manual.
though.
That's why
No,
we were
he
saying
showed
that the 148 is a great price, because look at the price for the hero manual by itself.
Yeah.
Oh, and that reminds me, they also have bookmarkers that if you combined all the bookmarkers, create a larger portrait.
Ooh.
What?
So you get the bookmarks and it creates just one big picture. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And like each one is a piece of the puzzle, and once you put them all together, it's a really nice puzzle.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't remember how many of them. I know I've seen 2 pictures for the bookmarkers.
So maybe maybe 5 and 5 for like one picture and then another picture. So
No, it's more like 8 or.
Oh, is it? Okay. I didn't know how the big the bookmarks. I mean, bookmarks are very thin.
Oh,
So
they're pretty sizable.
Dude,
Like palm
you gotta
size.
get them to 15,000, man. Look, Dungeons and Dragons set unlocked.
Oh
Who's
yeah.
that Dino?
Oh man.
How
Look,
long
look,
do you got to sport
Look at that
this?
cute beholder.
They have a joke on Bard where they call him Andante because
Andante,
they
that's
sort
right.
of hit like a wet noodle and they don't really do anything, if I remember right. I might be butchering that, but I'm trying my best from memory.
Well, don't worry about it. We'll have Nomnivore on, and he can go through all this stuff. They only have 8 days left on their Kickstarter. They're already funded, but dude, this game looks fantastic. It looks like a lot of fun. Yeah.
yeah, it does. It looks pretty cool. I might have to check it out and just buy it. I'm spending
Well,
more money.
just for the cute factor alone of these cards, You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man.
Listen, I'm gonna have to buy Jake a Funko Pop. Now I have to buy a game. I'm having Shadow do a clay guy. I better start selling some books before.
But see, that's the whole thing, man. That's what I was telling you. You know, like we were talking about with Dirk Manning. I was like, dude, you're trying to get all this money together so you can do your book right. You know, because you want to make sure that everybody gets paid and everybody's getting the money that they need to get in order to get your book out there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, social media is definitely helping without paying someone for a major scale of social media, doing Instagram and, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's, definitely, I don't know what I'd do if someone came up to me like a large publisher or just an agent, and just be like, hey, we want to do that. I think I would literally have to be hospitalized, and I don't want to go to Nassau County Medical Center. So,
Dude, man, their little cartoon figures for them, they're so cute, man. Look at that.
They really are.
Oh, yeah, I know. We're fans of Nomnivore. What do you want?
I like it when you can see they're having fun with it. It's like, oh, here's us.
Exactly. Yeah,
Well,
you
you
can
could
tell
always-
that, they're enjoying them. Oh, this dog is just so cute.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have passion for what you're doing, then why are you doing it? And these guys clearly.
Oh, these guys are
with it,
passionate,
so.
man. Yeah.
No, but that's like what Shadow was saying. Every one of us have different things that we like, right? And different focuses, that we do. And if you don't enjoy the particular art, because we're all artists in a way, you're all, and art is different things, whether it's doing clay, making games, writing, illustrations, whatever, right? Or you're just a fan, of just different artists and different content. If you can't feel free to make different content, come up with different ideas, then what are you doing it for?
Yeah.
Listen, when I wrote the Dark Legend and I hand wrote it, I never thought I'd turn it into something because I didn't believe in myself, and then after I went through my divorce, kind of used that to latch on for my therapy, and it then turned into something that I never thought I would actually turn it into, and I don't know what I would do if I saw that in a bookstore, or if it, let alone got like, screen time, Netflix, Hulu, or even on the big screen for, whoever would pick that up. Listen, if that ever happened, you guys are coming to the party, man. You guys have been good to me, so I give back to the people who are good to me, man.
It's
Listen.
only a matter of time.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
Rocking with it.
Yeah.
That's what we like here on the Bit and Apple, like raising each other up, because that's the way it should be. The best way to rise is to rise together, because if you fall, you have somebody to pick you up.
Listen, I'm 200 pounds. I might be.
I was waiting for the joke. Yeah.
Yeah. This is why Ralph has me on, because he knows I'm a jokester and always cracking jokes with everything. So, which is always good, because you lighten the moods and stuff. You got to have fun. You got to be who you are.
Oh, we love geeking out. We love having fun, and
we always have a good time here, man.
Exactly.
But you got. Listen, mixture of personalities, right? And ideas that people have, and the fact that you could just be very free and very open and whatever. It's just, enjoyment. That's what it is. I love writing. Everybody loves doing their thing. They got their families, they got, their personal life and everything. But at the end of the day, you still have that little side that you're able to do. And like Cradle Con's awesome, because it's not stressful. Where
that's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, and that's what I tell him all the time. I said, you do an event that, is so, I guess laid back would be the perfect word for it, where it's not stressful, it's not this and not that, and that's very rare with any one of these type of events, and it's like you're there to market your material, but you're also there to have fun. So it's like a combination of both. And usually at these things, you don't get both of
No.
those
You
all
get
in
one or
one.
the other. Sometimes
Right.
you get a lot of stress.
Right.
Yeah, it's great when you actually can go to a convention, enjoy yourself, have fun, and it be what it's supposed to be, which is a bunch of great people getting together, enjoying geekdom and all the good geek stuff that's out there.
I believe he's trying to do another one, Ralph. I don't know when. I think he does a lot of the table
Well,
gaming.
there's a lot of we were at the most recent one. Shadow was there tabling, and we were there having
Retro
fun
gaming,
for the tabletop gaming expo. That was fantastic. Yeah.
What was
which was
that? That was
apparently the inaugural one.
was that
Yeah.
October or was that August?
Oh, no,
No,
it
that
just
was a
happened.
couple weeks ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
did it? Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
catch it. I didn't know he was doing that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that happens at the Cradle of Aviation Museum, and you guys should go check it out because it's just a fantastic venue.
No,
Just to
Cool
finish things
place.
off over here, Nomnivore is Dungeons and Dinos. They're 8,340, 194 backers, 7 days to go. Come on, people, let's get them up there to 10,000 because I just saw something that opens at 10,000 that I'm like, oh, that looks really good.
You
And
want
it's
to
always great
highlight what it
to
is?
see this.
You want
Oh
to highlight
yeah.
what it is?
I think I'll show
Just
it off
highlight
again. Hold on. It's the Dungeons and
highlight what it
Dragons
is.
cards.
Highlight it. What exactly are you looking to get out of this, Ralph? What are you looking? Are you looking for a bard? Are you looking for a bard that doesn't hit anything? Are you looking for a bard that hits like a
You
wet
like the
noodle,
bard,
Ralph?
don't you? Huh?
Is that what you want? You're the one who plays bard, Ralph.
I
I
don't
don't
play
know
bard.
you.
I've never played a bard.
Yeah, he's going to say some vicious things to you, please.
Oh man, I already did my
Dude.
Christmas joke, so.
Listen, Ralph is the type of bard who plays no instrument.
Exactly.
He
I
plays
am
on
my
the
instrument.
heartstrings.
Hey, Shadow. Maybe since Tony
talented.
made a Christmas joke, we're gonna put the master in a Christmas hat. How about that?
Hey, that'd be cool, man.
Tabletop.
Oh man.
Tabletop simulator. Oh,
Visiting
Yeah,
all the
Tabletop
bad
Simulator.
kids.
You got the new baddie. Here he is. Nomzilla.
Nomzilla, that's pretty sweet.
Dude, and just this thing over here, the Dungeons and Dragons set. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys support.
That's
It's a
15.
great thing. Nomnivore is doing great. I'm gonna try to have them on before their Kickstarter ends. So hopefully we'll get them on maybe Monday or something. We'll probably do a special episode of the Written Writ just so you guys can enjoy.
It's a shame that the one time we might have been able to play, Ralph couldn't have come along.
That's true. All right, let's see what else we got here. Of course, we got Tragedy from Phil. And it's a fantastic little book with a very well written story, and the art is just amazing, and the covers are out of this world.
Looks
You're
good.
pulling it up.
Yeah, I'm pulling it
Here,
up.
I'll give a nice little. Everyone,
Take it away.
close your eyes for a moment. Let it begin. Let the thoughts flow through your mind. What exactly is tragedy? Well, a city run by gangs and corruption, where assassins strike from every corner of the depths. Tragedy is the story of these assassins doing the dirty work as their dark past finally starts to catch up with them and strangles them, bringing them to where they belong.
Very good, man. Very good.
He's been hanging out with you a lot.
Damn.
Yes, man.
Dude. So I wanted to showcase this first because it's something new that he has up, and it's an original art cover, one of a kind. So if you support that tier, you get that cover, and only you will have that cover because it's been done on a blank Tragedy. And look at this one. It's just beautiful. Look at this. It's amazing.
Some really good artwork. I can't draw for
This
my
is
life. I can't
really
draw,
beautiful.
Can't draw
It's
stick
a one of a
figures.
kind.
This is one of a kind cover.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
One of a kind cover. Can
It's
you
really
imagine this? Like, I'm like, no, man, I want this cover too. Don't keep making one of a kind. He already makes it hard enough to get the covers, you know.
Does it
At
still
least he
count
did
as
that
one of
cover
a
book
kind
where
if
you
he
can get
just
all the covers at the same
photocopies it
time.
for you?
What happened?
Does it still count as one of a kind if he just photocopies it for you?
No, it's like an NFT. There's only one of them.
Yeah, and that's the
No,
whole
an
thing.
NFT you don't actually get to hold it.
That's true.
You
With
get to hold
this,
it
you actually get to
in
hold it.
your heart.
You get your one of a kind tragedy comic book if you support the Kickstarter, which actually they're doing pretty well.
Looks
Yeah,
good,
Go
they're
man.
back to
doing,
the top
they're
of
doing
this.
okay, it looks like.
Yeah.
But
Woo.
you can always do better.
Exactly.
Not to derail too far, but does photocopying a comic kind of count as like the right click save of the NFT world?
I wonder. That's a good question.
You print it out a little bit bigger.
Let's see. Tragedy is at 8,539. Not bad. 168 backers, 21 days to go. Come on, people, let's keep supporting this because Phil is already on issue 21 in his writing. So you can tell that you know if you support this, you're supporting something that you're going to get a lot of something out of.
Like material and content.
Exactly. Mhm.
Yeah.
You're gonna get
I'll play
picked up
his
by
video
someone
here
pretty
so you guys
soon,
can get a
so
taste of it. Here we
get
go.
on while you can. Yowzer.
There you have it, folks. It's a great little thing there, tragedy. And like I said, it's not just the writing that's great. The covers on this thing are fantastic.
The artwork is great. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh,
this thing is just beautiful to from many directions. That's the insides of it, which is by Ricardo Silva, a great artist.
I mean, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, and of course, they're already unlocked a couple of the stretch goals. This great sticker.
Wow.
Yeah, this great print. They're heading towards the 10K one, which is a very decent one over here too. And of course, the 12 is the chibi, which is the one I'm looking forward to. I already got the other chibis. There's the one of a kind cover, of course. And if you're in, you can make your own cover. You can get the blank sketch tier here, or like I just wanted to show you a couple of the covers because they're just beautiful.
They're really great artwork.
Yeah.
I can't do art. I can't even do stick figures. So, like you just have appreciation for people that spend the time and to do something like that. Like really, I just, my hat's off to everybody that could draw because I can't.
I feel you, bro.
And
You know,
stuff.
I can draw some amazing stick figures, but
Yeah, me too. That's as far as I could do.
here's the An Vu cover, which is just breathtaking, and
Look at the detail on that,
it
though. Look.
encompasses
love
the
that.
story so well because this is what's happening in the story. She's being puppeteered. And of course, John Ottinger, our pal and Dwarves amazing artist, did this cover right here, which is just breathtaking.
Dude, and that's so crazy because that's, I'm used to
Yeah.
seeing his Dwarves, and then he comes up with this. It's like, oh man,
Dude, that's what I was saying. I was like, wow.
his range is incredible.
Man, that looks really good.
I mean, in all honesty, his giant scratch is impressive.
Yeah. Dude, every Sunday when he does his show, I want to win one of those pieces because John Ottinger every Sunday is just sketching his little dwarves, and then at the end of it, he actually gives it away. So you guys should go check out John Ottinger on Sundays, and maybe you could win one because I'm trying to win one. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I'll stay off Ralph's win.
You know what? Just for the joke of it, I'm gonna go in this Sunday, and I'm gonna go in with three different accounts. I'm gonna do 3 different accounts, all just commenting, liking, and following, just out of spite for Ralph, just to win. That way, when I win the next week, I'm gonna log into the show with my phone just to show off my picture.
You would. Oh my God!
30 burner accounts are all on there commenting to one another.
It's like, come on, let's stop Ralph from winning.
Come on, guys, we've got this.
We can do it. Oh man. Yeah, as you guys can see, there's just a lot of beautiful Kickstarters happening. A lot of these kicked off last week. That just surprises the heck out of me. And then I'm sitting there going, how am I supposed to pay for all this stuff?
Oh no, Ralph. The world is hard.
And that is the premise for our heist movie, which we're working on.
The Great Kickstarter Heist.
one score, so we can support all our friends' Kickstarters.
Exactly.
Oh, so we're gonna be utilizing cryptocurrency?
Yes, exactly. We're gonna sell NFTs of cryptocurrency.
Yeah, as soon as I understand any of that stuff.
Cryptocurrency.
Lou, you can make cryptocurrency of your clay figures.
Yeah.
Just make a clay figure, take a picture of it, and then put it on the blockchain.
Exactly.
NFT.
See, everybody, quickly screenshot.
Busy.
Go for Cthulhu Jr.
Cthulhu Jr. Exactly. We had Dirk Manning on earlier. I should probably show them off before we sign off. Let's see. You guys can talk while I look for the Kickstarter.
I'm still here.
Looks great.
That's crazy. Wow.
Shadow, did you post it on Instagram or no?
No, this is just what I'm playing with.
He just made these. He just made these.
Oh, you just made them?
Oh, there goes the wizard.
That's
Mossvale.
Oh, that's awesome.
Your Kickstarter awards are coming in soon.
Nice.
So I don't like making them exactly the same, so mirror images.
Well,
Jordan Hager is
so it's still a one of a kind.
Those are amazing.
Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Those are really good, man.
Oh, you got yours too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cover.
Nice cover.
There's Nigel right there on the cover.
I've seen that owl before.
This owl look familiar?
Yeah, it was on the tree branch in my backyard.
Right? I like that guy's hat.
This thing came in, and I wasn't expecting it at all.
Yeah, it's big too. It's nice.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them
They're
now.
identical. Ta-da!
There's 2 owls. Uh-oh.
Oh, he broke the
Put it
NFT.
on backwards.
That's a different hat. The other one.
I'm just making them all mine. That's magic.
Oh my god. I love watching
Anyway.
Shadow do his stuff, and you guys can be there at Cradle Con and see Shadow do his stuff in person, and actually have Shadow make your dreams come true. See, my cat agrees.
Yeah, you guys are. Come hang out with us. We'll have some fun. Making little weird things out of clay. Talking about comic books.
Exactly.
Good times, huh?
We can have the con version of us on here, the written writ, you know? Dude, that was small. How the hell did you
Who, me?
Yeah, you show that off again, man. Look how small this thing is.
That thing was small, yeah.
Dude. Even Jordan's over here going, those are amazing.
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah, man. I didn't realize they were that small the last time you showed it off. There goes Cthulhu.
Dude, Ralph, I had to squint to see that.
It was amazing.
And I got glasses on. I guess it wasn't helping.
Cthulhu. Here we go. I'll show it off. Cthulhu.
That's right.
And I can even play their video so you can see what we were talking to them about earlier. Hey, dude, if you guys haven't seen the earlier special edition episode of The Written Writ with Dirk and Scott, you guys got to go see it. It was hilarious. It was a blast. There was a lot of stuff geeking out happening. But I'll let you. I'll let them tell you themselves.
Hello, friends. Dirk Manning here.
And I'm Scoot McMahon.
And we're very excited to bring to you The Adventures of Cthulhu Jr. and Friends, a story about a wannabe supervillain who has to capture the son of Cthulhu in order to be admitted into the League of Evil.
It's an all-ages book about monsters, family, and trying to stop the end of the world.
In this Kickstarter campaign, we're excited to be offering you a Kickstarter-exclusive hardcover edition of the book that'll collect the whole series.
That's right. It collects the whole story, all 5 issues of content, including a Kickstarter exclusive hardcover edition.
We're also very excited to be teaming up with Rip Rap Toys to offer a 12-inch stuffed plushie of Cthulhu Jr. himself. I mean, look at him. Look how cute he is. You can get just the book, you can get just the doll, or if you'd like, you can package them together in a bundle discount where you can get both of them or maybe even more.
Remember, the more pledges and pre-orders we get, everyone who's at least purchased the hardcover edition will get more stretch goal bonuses for free.
On behalf of all of us involved in producing this book, we thank you for your support, friends. We're very excited to bring you the Kickstarter exclusive hardcover, the plushie, and as many stretch goals as we can unlock. So again, thank you very much for your support, and let's get to it.
Just amazing, bros. It's such a great little piece. You know, you guys should go get your Cthulhu Jr. because that stuffy looks fantastic.
Yeah, 12-inch stuffy. That's pretty wild. And he said they're covering shipping, so your pledges are what you're charged.
Well, that was the great thing about it, dude. You know how many Kickstarters that you jump into and you're like, oh, look, it's only $30. The next thing you know, $50 plus the shipping.
That's that up at the end of the month when you realize you backed a lot of Kickstarters.
Yeah.
But,
when the money starts being pulled out.
It's worth it, you know. It's the price of a happy meal. You get to support someone's awesome work, and then you get to benefit from it. Without these stories, you know, we're just back to being bored.
Yeah, look how cute that little freaking stuffy is.
Yeah, but you really wouldn't want that walking behind you in an alley, would you?
I don't know. I think this one I wouldn't mind. The real one, I'd have a problem with.
I think I would still rather have that walking behind me down an alley than what happens nowadays in New York.
Well, yeah.
Way to bring it down, Nat.
Listen, I'm a realist, man. What do you want from me?
Yeah, he's true. That's very true.
See, Jordan says he was one of the first backers. Oh, he was the first backer for it. Look at that. You go, Jordan.
Quick draw.
He's just rubbing it in your face.
Yes, he is. Okay, I still got a little shake the cushions to see if I can get my pay for my stuffy.
Ralph, the corner down by our block, like right in between, is pretty busy right now.
I don't know, man. I scare enough people.
Oh my God!
Community service.
Come be scared by Ralph. Join the dark side. We have cookies.
Ranger cookies.
Exactly, Ranger cookies.
Did they play tonight?
The Rangers?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Did they win?
No.
I didn't think they were going to. I'm not a hockey guy. I just wanted the Rangers to win, but uphill battle. Too young.
All right, guys, that has been the written writ. We are
Wait,
at our
you
mark.
forgot Bitsy.
I didn't forget Bitsy. We should show her off though, because she's having trouble with her Kickstarter.
Oh, how's she doing?
She's still stuck. They got the 1,000. Yeah, they're still stuck at 1,000. We should show Bitsy again, though. Good job, Nat, remembering things.
And you were saying you didn't forget Bitsy.
I didn't forget Bitsy.
I had to remind you to put Bitsy on. That's kind of forgetting, Ralph.
You're my memory. I can't forget things.
That's a terrible idea if I'm your memory.
Exactly.
You have a better memory than me.
Oh, that's so sad. So, guys, Bitsy is doing this beautiful thing where she's making these amazing little animated shorts. It's actually helping out a lot of people because when you're doing one of these projects, you're not just doing your own part of the project. You're doing voiceover artists and other artists, coloring artists, and the animators and all that stuff. And they are at a good point. They are actually $1,131. That's a quarter of the way through to $4,000, but they're stuck here. They've reached the what do you call it? The Kickstarter slowdown, the Kickstarter blues. What do you call it? The wall.
Another term for it. I'm trying to think of it.
I can't remember it either.
Yeah, there's the low.
Yeah, there you go. The Kickstarter low. She needs some support. She needs. This is a great project. We need to see it happen. Let me show you a little bit of what we're talking about because it's beautiful.
Yeah, that's because I can't kick your ass from up here, short sack.
Hey! Tell me what it's like going to school with Elrond Agradar.
Huh? What? The camera's rolling already, but stop. I'm not ready yet.
Next, William McWilliams, leader of the AV Club, at your service. Here, take my card.
No comment.
It's really him! OMG, I love you, Elrond!
Elrond? Oh, you mean Ellie, don't you? Well, I would tell you, but it's a secret.
Hello, friends and strangers alike. I'm Bitsy Tandem, CEO of EOTerror Entertainment and founder of Isekai Production Studios. Today we are here to make some mid-bits. For those of you who have already been acquainted with Maiden in Disguise, you probably already know what mid-bits are. But if you're new here, welcome. Join us. And let me tell you a little bit about it. Mid-bits are fun, miniaturized side stories following the characters we already know and love outside of the main plot of the comic book. These comedic Sketches and skits are far more than just bloopers. They're filler episodes that you actually want to see. And speaking of episodes, you probably noticed that we're taking our very first jump into animation. We're taking what used to be just 4-panel comics and transforming them into fully animated shorts, including snippets of writing and all kinds of other world building along the way. We have 10 amazing guest artists joining us, as well as our amazing animator and wonderful voice actors. I hope you can check them all out in the description. And if you want your summer to be full of Eoterra shenanigans, go ahead and pick out a reward tier, and we'll see you on the other side. Yeah.
And yeah, it's all based on the book, which we supported on her last Kickstarter when she got the book together. So you guys should really support it. It's really a good project. And just the fact that she's working with so many creative people to make the animation happen, it just sounds like something that we should all be supporting. Again, that's that whole let's help each other rise thing, and she's actually doing that. She's actually putting it into play, this whole concept of bringing each other up. And the reason she did this is, one, people like the little mid bits. Two, hey, this is helping a lot of people out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's really cool. And she built a really,
amazing world.
Yeah, it's very detailed. So. Yeah,
I'm amazed
fun.
at how much detail she has. She's an incredible writer. Even though if you ask her, she says she's not a writer.
Yeah, she's prolific. She's got a ton of stuff in there.
Yeah, I like the fact that she's actually sat there and took in this universe that she has and really like broken it down and gone into depth with it. And it's a great concept. It's a story in a story.
Maybe she doesn't feel like she's not a writer because she's more of a world builder. And so she creates the world. And so maybe that's why she feels she isn't a writer. But she is a great world builder.
She is a great world builder, and all writers are great world builders.
No. Not all writers are world builders. No. Don't even try and play that, Ralph. You and I both know there are writers out there who can't make a world.
All writers are supposed to be great world builders.
And she is definitely one.
Yes, she is.
And
I don't know about if they are or if they aren't, but they should be world builders, because when you're creating your stories, you need to build the world for it, because it's just A plus B equals C.
Some are better at it than others.
Yeah.
I like to bring to court the entirety of the DCMU.
Well, you got to remember though that the DC and the Marvel Universe were very well built when they were built.
No, the DC movie universe.
Oh, that's something else. That's a whole
see.
So
that's a whole other thing.
The Aquaman is the second
minus
one
the Christopher
already,
Reeve Supermans and Michael Keaton Batmans.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good.
Those were good. Just
that's Michael Keaton was so good they had to bring him back, right?
Dude, I can't wait to see the Flash, to see him and Batman.
If it ever happens, if Ezra can get
I've seen him
out of jail.
They're not gonna. They're too far along in the
yeah,
movie.
they are too far along.
So they're
you can delay the production.
I mean,
Yeah, but
it's a Flashpoint movie. They can easily get rid of him. They can as soon as he resets the universe, whoops, I'm a different person. It's really easy.
What did he get in trouble for? Did he get pulled over for
everything? No, the guy's gone nuts.
Yeah,
he's like punching out cocktail waiters and stuff. Yeah, the guy's gone crazy.
All right, Jordan says Peacemaker, Joker, and the Suicide Squad were the best things DC has done in years. I agree.
I'll give you Peacemaker and Suicide Squad. I did not like that joke.
No, not Suicide Squad.
Really?
Suicide
Squad. Suicide Squad.
The new one, yeah.
Right, the first
one. James Gunn version.
I did not like that Joker movie. I know why people liked it. I'm not.
Jared Leto.
You wouldn't get it, Tony.
I say the same thing though.
If it
was
had nothing
different.
to do, if it had nothing to do with the Joker and with the
Exactly.
comics, it would be great. But because
It's
it
about
did,
It was more-
society.
It's
Yeah,
it's
but it
a
was
good
more
movie.
his
It's not a
fight.
Joker movie.
No.
No.
If they would have
It's
called
like-
it Taxi Part 2, which is what it was, it would be awesome. But because it was called
Wow.
oh man, I don't know.
Tell us how you feel.
It was.
Oh
it was
my god.
the Joker was good, but it was more of a psychological standpoint from his, getting where his psychoticness comes from. But like it was from a different angle that you're not used to, and I think that's why people question it, because everybody's used to the Joker trying to kill Batman all the time, or anybody that pisses him off,
My
and
thing
I
was
think
is
it was-
like, well, I'm sorry, that's cut you.
no, go.
My thing was is like you can make about a movie about a Joker, and you can make about a movie about a villain, but you don't have to like demonize everybody else because
Yeah.
this was like Thomas Wayne was a horrible person and he was
Yeah.
ugly. His wife was not attractive. Bruce Wayne, I mean, props to. I mean, I'm glad that little girls can play Bruce Wayne now, but oh my god, because he looked like a little girl. Alfred was overweight. It was just like, oh my gosh. And I know it's from Joker's perspective, but you don't have to demonize characters to uplift your character. I never liked that. I never liked them.
I agree.
So that just rubbed me the wrong way. They could have just shown them exactly the way they were, and he could have still seen them as horrible people.
Yeah.
Do you
So
not
that
like
just
society, Tony?
what happened?
Does society grind your
You'll love your homie,
Oh
but
my
love
Do you
God,
not
man.
find this funny?
Oh my god.
I find it funny, Tony.
They're making the second Joker. You know
Really?
that, right?
Yeah, that's the rumor.
Then I might be agreeing with Tony if that happens. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh my
By
god.
the
Nathan,
time that one's over, man.
Nathan, I think this should have been a one and done. That's it.
I
But-
mean,
Can
I'm
they get
surprised
the
it even did well.
showrunners of Game of Thrones and Cowboy Bebop to make it?
Oh my god.
'Cause I'd like to get them in the same room at the same. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
Hey,
just
you
surprised
can't
that
say that.
movie
You
came
you
out
went back
pretty
and you
close,
said you
yeah.
apologized to the
Oh,
to the
man.
writers of Game of Thrones.
The
Yeah,
Batman
I
should
said
not
that
start
no one
talking
could
about
make
the
anything as
certain
bad as them.
Yeah. I
Oh, I
like
did
what he
like the
wrote.
Batman too, just not
I
the
like
certain
Batman.
showing by a certain character at the end.
Yes.
I don't
Spoiler
know.
free, I suppose.
I didn't
Batman
like
was
that
okay.
movie. I thought it was
Yeah,
okay.
I thought Doctor
Yeah, Batman
Strange
was okay.
showing
I
up
thought
at
it
the
was
end of it
okay.
was weird too.
How was
You know
Doctor
what's-
Strange? Was it
You know
good?
what's actually a criminal thing that's going
I
on
liked
right now in terms of
It looked
writers?
good. It looked really
Yeah,
good.
I gave it a
I
solid B.
had give it a 4 out of 5. I had script issues with it, but I think Sam Raimi did the best with inheriting the movie. I think anything that's good about the movie was because of Sam Raimi. So
He's
Well,
good.
people are
I think
Didn't
calling
he?
it
was,
Evil Dead 4.
yeah,
Yeah, people are calling it Evil Dead 4.
yeah. Anything that was good about it, but it was I don't want to give anything
It
away.
could
It's
have
just
been better. Could have
Yeah.
been better, but it wasn't. It was on like par
Yeah,
with
it could have
like
been better.
a
It was-
better
it was-
Marvel movie. It's like a good. It was a good Marvel movie.
it was a good movie.
But also
That's
they
what I've
lowered
heard.
the
I've heard
standards of
most
some
people
of
say it
the
was a
more
good
recent
movie.
movies sucked. So.
Yeah.
I mean, Wanda was good.
No, the actors are great.
Yeah, all the actors were good.
were great. Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
It's just so
definitely had some
hard.
plot points,
This is
though,
very
but,
hard to talk
it
about
was
without
good.
saying it.
Yeah, but
It's
I'm
very
doing
hard to
spoiler,
talk about
man,
without
though.
saying
Spoil it.
anything. No,
Spoil it.
No.
Spoil
No,
it.
it was,
It's only a
gave,
week.
yeah, you
It's only a
gave
week.
4 out of 5. I gave it a B.
Yeah, 4
so
out of 5,
same
yeah.
thing.
Man, I
Yeah,
just
it's
recently
good, it's
watched
fun.
The Joker because I found it on Discord.
Huh?
Oh, we
Yeah,
almost spoiled Joker for you. Sorry. Whoa.
Bro, it doesn't
Wait, you
matter.
just watched?
No, I know.
We only saw it now.
Yeah, because
We've
someone
been out for,
uploaded
like,
the whole
3
entire thing
years.
onto a Discord channel.
Oh,
Yeah, but didn't
You
they
like,
come out
yeah,
like
video.
4
so you
years
bought
ago?
it on
3 years
DVD
ago?
and watched it legally. That's great. No, that's awesome.
mm.
Lou, you talk like I got movie and connections. I don't got either of those things. I barely have friends.
You ride
Oh
the
my God.
subway, man.
All right,
A
people.
guy who looks like me with a backpack on there.
We'll end it here before we all get in trouble.
And you
This has
shouldn't
been
buy
the
his
Written
completely
Writ.
reasonably priced DVDs. I'm just saying, it's wrong.
They don't make them DVDs anymore.
With flash
Nobody
drive,
buys
whatever they got.
DVDs.
All right, so what's our last word here, gentlemen?
Torrenting is a wonderful gift.
Okay.
This is coming from a guy who I just filled up a decent amount of a hard drive full of
So anyway, so it's been a great
files
show.
of undisclosed items.
Yeah, I was about to say, you want to say that because I know there's certain FBI's listening right now.
Oh yeah, I know. They're of quality art.
Be on the lookout for a vampire with purple hair and pointy ears.
The worst thing is I'm too old now to even know how to download
things happen.
stuff on.
All right, guys. Anybody has anything to say before we go?
I just said my piece.
Yeah.
See you at Cradle Con, boys.
Yeah, see me at Cradle Con.
See you at Cradle
Buy
Con.
my book, The Dark Legend of the Foreigner. I'll be there. Get to meet me and get a signed book and pick my brain.
There you go.
That's a better shot. Yeah. Thanks, Tony.
Slightly. No problem.
There you have it. Join us at CradleCon because CradleCon is amazing. It's at the Cradle of Aviation in Long Island. We're all going to be there for Saturday and Sunday. So see if you can find your favorite apple at the convention. With that, I will say, find us if you can at CradleCon.
Ralph is going.